Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alonso Abreu, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Striding in, number 70. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, center fielder, number 70.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Eric Ibar now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Soft liner toward first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Stepping in, Raul Cedeno. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Jack Fortune, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jaime Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think he'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
For the Astros.
So striding in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
In there, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Lee.
At the plate, David Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Aristi moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding into the box, number 3. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Ackley onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Aristi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Into the box now, Dustin Ackley, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. One and 2, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Lays off 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting 7th, right fielder John Aristi.
So stepping in, John Aristey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So here's Joe Mauer. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's the second baseman, Ackley. And a rather easy first out.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Albert.
And that shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
First and second now, 1 man out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
In now, Gary Cox.
Gary.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Cedeno is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Into the box now, David Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Two and 0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Houston. Into the box, Chris Iannetta. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Chris Iannetta.
First offering on its way. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Now at the plate, number 20. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, number 70. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Ibar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
One and two, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Cedeno ranges to his left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Center fielder,
And that's what
27.
speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The catcher, number 14.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. This is pulled into right. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swing and a little tapper. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Aristi moves over. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Gary Cox, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit sharply on the ground. Ibar fields it cleanly. Over to Ackley for the force, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Raul Cedeno. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Jack Fortune, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Second baseman Dustin Ackley.
Here's Dustin Ackley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And there's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at bat.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, right fielder, John.
Striding in once again, John Aristy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, David Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Aristy ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Mike Eames answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Michael Lee. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. That one's in there. 3-1. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher, number 14, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Here's the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Here's Albert now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Well, that base hit right there collected his 300th RBI. Throw that ball out. 300 RBIs, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 2 left. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 9 and the Angels nothing. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Iannetta.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Pujols will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 20.
So digging in now, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a waste pitch there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, number 70. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Gary Cox. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Fortune is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
In now, Michael Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Career homer number 149 as this lead got even wider.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in now, number 3. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Mike Trout would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit to short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Here's Eric Ibar now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Raul Cedeno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jack Fortune waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 12, Jack Fortune.
Digging in and looking for more. Jack Fortune, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Dustin Ackley as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. Jake Marisnick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off as we start the home
Astros.
6th.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the
14,
inning.
Joe Mauer.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Moving to his left is Ibar. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder John Aristi.
Striding in once again, John Aristi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Lee ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Chris Iannetta.
Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 3-2. Ripped down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
In now, number 20.
as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Perkins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cole Perkins.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Jose Altuve.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Therefore it is Ibar, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fortune is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Gary Cox.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Cox. In there, strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Out of play off to the right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance, David Lee. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Lee, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for the Astros, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in, number 70. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left field and deep. Cox going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Raul Cedeno, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his third of the season here in this first month. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. So digging in now, Jack Fortune. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1, and he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hangs on, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Standing in, number 3. He was
Leading
retired via the
Astros.
ground ball last time up.
Third baseman, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning, he was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Joe Mauer is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Hey! 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. From the stretch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping into the box, Dustin Ackley. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Next for the Angels, Right fielder, John Aristide.
Striding into the box, John Aristide. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
10-0 the final shutout score in this one. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Alonso Abreu earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jaime Garcia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The victorious Astros, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.